Namaskaram and welcome back after the short break. I hope you had time to grab a quick coffee or tea because I believe that in the next 45 minutes to an hour, you are going to be transported. You're going to be transported to a very, very musical and lovely land. Why am I saying that? Because our next, I can't say speaker, has to say speaker stroke singer, is Sraboni Chaudhuri. Sraboni, one of the leading thumri and ghazal exponents of today, is a disciple of the legendary thumri singer Smt Shobha Gurtu. Sraboni, a Sangeet Visharad and a Surmani, has also been trained under Smt Shashikala Kaikini, Smt Shubha Joshi, Smt Shampa Pakrashi, and Smt Geeta Chanda. Besides, she has received the guidance of Pandit Dinkar Kaikini and Pandit Ajoy Chakraborty. Sraboni has had the rare privilege of being part of a music ensemble led by the tabla legend Zakir Hussain on 2 occasions under the Aadi Anant Festival held by NCPA in Mumbai and Delhi in 2013. Sraboni holds a master's degree in economics from the University of Mumbai and was formerly lecturer in charge of the Department of Economics at Sophia College, Mumbai. Sraboni has performed at several prestigious musical festivals, including the Kesarbai Kerkar Sangeet Samaro held by Kala Academy Goa, Allah Dia Khan Punyatiti Samaro in Mumbai, Swararpan, a tribute to Begum Akhtar, organized by Sangeet Natak Academy in New Delhi, and Thumri Utsav, organized by Pancham Nishad in Mumbai. Sraboni has also been part of the Khazana Festival of Ghazals on numerous occasions, featuring several prominent ghazal artists like Pankaj Udas, Anup Jalota, Talat Aziz, and Bhupender and Mitali Singh. Sraboni has also conducted a lecture demonstration for the students of St. Xavier's College, Mumbai on Hindustani music. Sraboni's debut solo album, Thumri Se Ghazal Tak, was released on 1st August 2014 at the Khazana Festival of Ghazals by stalwarts of the ghazal world. Sraboni has also rendered her voice to the Bhajan CD album Krishna Rupa, which was released in September 2013. And Sraboni has released her music single Sajna on the digital platform. You can listen to Sraboni on her YouTube channel, youtube.com Sraboni Chaudhuri 1. Well, how come we have invited Sraboni to sing for us and do a lecture dem today? Well, the common thread between Sraboni and the Vedic Wisdom Festival is Swami Brahmavidananda. She is a student of Swami Brahmavidananda, and she's got a very interesting story to say about how she became the student. And she says that actually her parents were students of Swami Brahmavidananda, and they used to come back from classes that they had with Swamiji and come home, and there used to be a lot of discussion at home between her mother and father on the classes held by Swamiji, and that sort of fascinated her, and that's how she also became a student. And there's one other thing she's extremely grateful for to Swami Brahmavidananda, apart from the knowledge that he has imparted to her, is that he gave her an opportunity many years ago, close to 25 years ago, to sing in front of Pujya Swami Dayanand Saraswati live, and she performed live in front of him, and she will forever be grateful to Swamiji for giving her that opportunity. Thank you, Swamiji, on her behalf. And Sraboni, we have all worn our seatbelts and are ready to listen to your melodious voice. Over to you, Sraboni.
Namaste. Thank you so much, Suresh, for the wonderful introduction. All this is because of my gurus and my parents. And without much ado, let me go on to the session that I have been asked to conduct today. It's indeed my honor and privilege to be a part of the 5th edition of the Festival. This would not have been possible without the encouragement given by my guru, Swami Brahmavidananda ji. In this section today, I will be singing and speaking a little bit, as Suresh just mentioned. The topic that I have taken today is Saint Poets of India. And I will be taking a little peek into some of the Indian classical compositions of India as well. Now, the reason behind choosing this topic, as we know today, we are at the Vedic Wisdom Festival, and we are looking at the devotion aspect or the bhakti aspect in our learning, in our journey. So when we speak about Saint Poets of India, today I'm going to be singing bhajans of Mirabai, Sant Kabir, Surdas, and Brahmanand. Now, as I just mentioned these names, they are all saint mystics, poets, whose contribution to the bhakti movement has been immense. The bhakti movement started around the 15th century till around the 18th century. Brahmanand, whose composition I'll be singing, Brahmanand ji, he's a little more recent, towards the 19th century. All these saint poets, they regionally developed around the places that they lived. So obviously their language was more suited to the masses so that they could express themselves better and it could reach the masses. It developed around different gods and goddesses. So we have Sakar Brahman, and one of the biggest examples of this is Mirabai. For Mirabai, Krishna was forever with her. He was her soulmate, her playmate, soulmate, playmate, somebody with whom she could fight and dance. That was Meera. And Krishna was always with Meera. Similarly with Surdas. So we have both of them talking about Sakar Brahman. Sant Kabir spoke more of Nirakar Nirgun Brahman, the formless Brahman, so to say, which brings me to the first composition of today that I'm going to sing for you. It goes this way, that Hansa, ye pinjara nahi tera. Sant Kabir कहते हैं, he says that Hansa is the soul or the jiva. Ye pinjara nahi tera. Maati chun chun महल banaya, log kahe ghar mera. So Hansa, the jiva, this cage that you think is the cage, is your body, is actually not a prison. You are always free. It's a delusion that you are in a prison. You're always free. Ye pinjara nahi tera. Maati chun chun महल banaya, log kahe ghar mera. You gather material and make a home. It may be called a palace too. Na ghar mera, na ghar tera, chidiya rain basera. This home is neither yours nor mine. It is only a night lodging. In the morning, we are all going to fly away. So the next verse, I'll go very quickly. Baba, Dada, Bhai, Bhatija, koi na chale sang tera. All the relations, Baba, Dada, Bhai, all, no one is going to go with you. Hathi, ghoda, mal, khajana, pada rahe dhan ghera. All that you accumulate is going to remain here. Hansa ye pinjara nahi tera. Thank you. Before I start, I would like to introduce my accompanists today. I have Kishore Pandeyji on tabla, a very renowned tabla player. Thank you for being here today. And Shubhada Gaikwadji with me on harmonium. Thank you so much, Shubhadaji, also for being here. Baba Dada, Bhai Bhatija, koi na chale sang tera. Hathi ghoda, mal khajana. Hathi ghoda, mal khajana. Pada rahe dhan पिया जी म्हारे म्हारे नैना आगे रही जो जी. Is it okay now?
Yeah, this is better. This is better, definitely.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry about the first little bit technical issue, but I hope I'm audible now and you'll be able to enjoy the music. So this composition is, as I said, Mirabai talks about Krishna being there with her all the time. So पियाजी म्हारे नैना आगे रह जो जी, हमेशा मेरे आंखों के सामने ही रहिए आप. नैना आगे मोहे रहने दे, भूल मत मोहे जाजो जी, हमेशा मेरे सामने रहिए. भव सागर में बही जात हूँ, बेग म्हारी सुधा लई जो जी. I am flowing in the ocean, the ocean of samsar. Please, please control me, be with me, control my speed. हमेशा मुझे साथ दीजिए. तो ये जो अर्जी कर रही है मीरा, she's always requesting Krishna to be with her. So this is how the composition goes. पिया जी म्हारे पिया जी म्हारे पिया जी म्हारे नैना आगे रही जो जी. 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 नैना आगे मोहे रहने दे, नैना आगे मोहे रहने दे, भूल मत मोहे जाजो जी. हाँ, भूल मत मोहे जाजो जी. पिया जी म्हारे नैना आगे रही जो जी. पिया जी म्हारे नैना आगे रही जो जी. भव सागर में बही जाता हूँ, भव सागर में बही जाता हूँ, बेग भारी सुधा लई जो जी. हाँ, बेग भारी सुधा लई जो जी. पिया जी म्हारे बेग भारी सुधा लई जो जी. पिया जी म्हारे नैना आगे रही जो जी. पिया जी म्हारे नैना आगे रही जो जी. राणा जी ने भेजा विष का जी मारे नैना गे रही जो जी पिया जी मारे नैना गे रही जो जी पिया जी मारे नैना ओ नैना ओ नैना ओ नैना आगे रही जो जी पिया जी मारे नैना गे रही जो जी पिया जी मारे नैना गे रही जो जी गे रही जो जी गे रही जो जी। So, two very prominent and celebrated saint poets, Kabir and Meera. Innumerable bhajans. I'm trying to take only one of each so that I can cover a little bit. So before I go on to the next saint poet, I want to draw your attention to another very important dimension of Indian music. And that is several of pure Indian classical compositions also revolve around this bhakti aspect. The divine love of Radha and Krishna feature in several bandishes, thumris, all other kinds of rasiyas, chaitis, kajaris, which are, when I say these names, it may sound technical to you, but these are all songs in Indian classical music. So out of this wonderful treasure, I'm going to just sing one piece for you. It's called a thumri. And here, if you note, the composition goes this way, that Chhab dikhla ja, baake savariya, dhyan lago mohe tora. Show me your divine form, O Lord. I am in a trance, seeing you, seeing your beauty. Baki chitavan naina rasile, chala chalat mathavari. Beautiful eyes, beautiful gait. I'm in a trance, O Lord. Kaase kahun kit jao, na mane jiya mora. Chhab dikhla ja, baake savariya, dhyan lago mohe tora. So a very, this is in a very slow lay or tal. So I'm not taking the tabla right now. I'm just going to sing the composition for you like that. Chhab dikhla ja, baake savariya, dhyan lago mohe tora, tora, dhyan lago mohe tora. Savariya, savariya re, dhyan lago mohe tora. क्या बात है? वाह। Nana सावरिया हो ना माने जिया मोरा सखीरी ना माने जिया मोरा मोरा ना माने जिया मोरा ना माने जिया मोरा सखीरी ना माने जिया मोरा जब दिखला जा बात सबरिया रे ध्यान लगो मोहे तोरा ध्यान लगो मोहे तोरा ध्यान लगो मोहे तोरा. So this was a little heavier piece because the mood is a little slower, the tempo is slower, and what we do is we pick up towards the end. If you saw, I was singing the lines faster, so where we go on to a faster tempo of the song. So next, I just want to, again, very beautiful composition. It's called a Rasiya, which is sung during the time of Holi. Aaj biraj mein Holi re Rasiya. So look at the significance of all the festivals that we have in India. We have Krishna in Brij Bhumi playing Holi with all the gopis, and the song itself depicts that. So it says, Aaj biraj mein Holi re Rasiya, abira gulal ke badal chhaye, धूम मचाएरी सब मिल सखियां, श्याम मुरारी होरी खेले, आज करे बर जोरी रसिया. So a little bit of this Rasiya for you. हाँ, आज बिरज में हो बिरज में होली होली हाँ, आज बिरज में होली रे रसिया, आज बिरज में होली रे रसिया, आज बिरज में आज बिरज में आज बिरज में होली रे रसिया, 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 आज बिरज में आज बिरज में आज बिरज में होली होली रे होली होली रे रसिया, 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 आज बिरज में आज बिरज में आज बिरज में अबीर गुलाल के बादल छाए, अबीर गुलाल के बादल छाए, अबीर गुलाल के अबीर गुलाल गुलाल के बादल छाए, बादल छाए रामा बादल The last composition of today that I have chosen for you, keeping the time in mind, is by the saint poet Swami Brahmanand. Again, this poetry reflects the Nirgun Nirakar Brahman that I was telling you earlier about. Brahmanand was a 19th century poet, which I mentioned in the beginning. Here in this, he's saying, Jo bhaje hari ko sada, so he param pad paega. The one who remembers, praises God always, will attain the ultimate goal. This is very close to Hindi, so I'm sure we'll be able to understand the words as I sing along. जो भजे हरि को सदा, जो भजे हरि को सदा, जो भजे
ही परम पद पाएगा।
हरि का चरण का फिर जन्म नहीं आएगा, सोही परम पद पाएगा, सोही परम पद पाएगा, सोही परम पद पाएगा, सोही परम पद पाएगा। दिल के दर्पण को सफा कर, दूर कर अभिमान को, खाक को गुरु के चरण का फिर जन्म, खाक को गुरु के कदम की तो प्रभु मिल जाएगा, सोही परम पद पाएगा, सोही परम पद पाएगा। दृढ़ भरोसा मन में करके जो जपे हरि नाम को, हरि नाम हरि नाम हरि नाम को, 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 दृढ़ भरोसा मन में करके जो जपे हरि नाम को, कहता है ब्रह्मानंद ब्रह्मानंद, बीच बीच समाएगा, सोही परम पद पाएगा, सोही परम पद पाएगा। जो भजे हरि को सदा, जो भजे हरि को सदा, जो भजे हरि को सदा, हरि हरि को सदा, हरि को सदा, हरि को सदा। Thank you so much. If there are any Q&As, please, I could try and answer some of them if possible. And I would like to thank my heartfelt thank you to Kishore Pandey ji and Shubhada Gaikwad ji. And we are in the studio of Gautam Ghosh, and thank you so much for this wonderful sound. It's been a great, I've enjoyed myself a lot. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sraboni. Kabir, Meera, Surdas, Brahmanand, you brought almost all of them alive for us. And one of the things that I don't know if everybody noticed, but I noticed is that two things. One is your bhakti is very evident. When you sing, your bhakti is extremely evident. It comes through like a shining light. And the other is the effortlessness with which you sing. And there is a word in Tamil, there is no equivalent in English, so I will use it. They say Anaya Sama Padra, meaning she's singing without any effort. I'm sure there's a lot of effort and riyaz and hours of practice that goes into reach this level of professionalism, but it looks like there's no effort in the singing, and you're always smiling, which is like quite amazing. for all of us. It was a fabulous 45-50 minutes. Pandeji, Srimati Gaikwad ji, thank you so much. Both of you all were great. Pandeji, आपके हाथ में तो जादू है. So thank you so much for a fabulous 50 minutes. Unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end. So because we need to get on with the next segment, but I won't go before I ask Swami Brahmavidananda ji to say a few words.
Sraboni, always a pleasure to hear.
Thank you, Pranam Swami.
I personally, I am not much into music, but I know for sure that dance and music are heavily into bhakti, and that's one of the easiest forms to relate to the God. Your bhakti is a direct emotional response to your understanding of Bhagwan, of Ishvara. And I known you for a long time, and I've seen you perform before my Guru. That seems like a generation ago. From a young girl to a mature artist, it's a pleasure to see you grow.
Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
And both your co-artists are phenomenal. And thank you for being here with us today. Sraboni, I won't thank. She's our own,
Absolutely.
Our own. ये तो हमारा family है. I'm sure your co-artists also will become other families soon. Yeah. Soon. So, in fact, there are very few singers in the world I enjoy. Very few, to be honest, because my bhakti expresses itself in very different ways. And Sraboni, you are one of them.
Thank you so much. Your blessings, that's all we want. Thank you so much.
Prayers and wishes with all three of you. Om Tat Sat.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you once again, Sraboni.
Thank you, Suresh.
Pandit
Thank
ji
you.
and Srimati Gaikwad. Thank you so much.